Hey guys, welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and today is Advanced Rocketry Day. Hopefully you guys are ready. Alright guys, so today we're going to be doing a little bit of work with Advanced Rocketry. We're just going to be getting, hopefully by the end of the episode, some satellites shot up into space. I don't know if we're going to be able to get that far, but we may at least be able to get some of the, some stuff made. Now, let's take a look here. Let's take a look in our guidebook first. That would be more important. So it says, able to fly to other planets. I need to collect data. I probably should launch a few satellites into space. The satellite builder needs to be placed on top of the power plug, which itself can accept power. And it says, I want to make 3 satellites. Each one collect different data. A satellite needs also data storage and power via some basic solar panels. So that's what it's saying. We have a satellite builder and we have the power plug. And then it's talking about building the actual satellites, and we have our data storage and stuff like that. So we also have this section. So once we get this done, then it'll unlock the other section that's going to tell us how to go about doing this. Now I'm going to kind of follow along as best I can. Now it does say I want to collect, it says I need to collect the data, but it says a satellite also needs data storage and power via some basic solar panels. So I mean, we can make solar panels. That's going to be something I guess we can do. And I guess we only need one satellite builder and one power plug to make each satellite. Now the data storage units, once we send those satellites up, these need to, if I remember correctly, it sends it to another machine, but I'm not in my head remembering what that is. So let's take a look at Advanced Rocketry. Okay, so one thing we need is a satellite builder. Now this is a pretty complex recipe. It may look simple at first, but then you realize none of these recipes are your normal recipes. These get kind of crazy. Okay, so first thing, steel gear. That should be pretty simple. I think we have steel gears in our list. Maybe or maybe not. Okay. I don't have it set up for automation, but I will get some steel gears made. That won't take very long at all. This is plates, actually. We want gears, guys. Gears. So yeah, I'm going to get some gears made, because we are definitely going to need those. For sure. And I think almost everything else we should kind of have. I've been kind of working on most of the stuff that's required. Astro Sorcery. Advanced Rocketry. Okay, so the main thing is a structure builder. Okay, so we're going to need the machine structure. I'm going to make a couple of these, because I'm sure we're going to need them later on anyways. It's kind of the main building block for this whole thing. We need iridium plates, which I do have set up for automation. You have to have that tier 4 void ore miner to be able to get this stuff. So plates, iridium plates. I want let's do 18 of them. Some weird number, but we'll get 18 of those crafted up. And then we'll move on, since we have those plates, not the satellite chassis, even though this is something that we need 4 of. There's 3 of, but we also need 1 to build this thing as well. So these control circuits, this is where it kind of starts getting a little bit crazy. So we need these mastermind core, which is not hard to make. We need quantum, diamond parts, and glow-type parts. Not too difficult to get there. This is quartz parts. I think we can go ahead and make these. We only need 1 of those, right? Yeah. So we can make that. We need 2 of them. All right. The data storage, that's going to require this flash drive. So we should be able to get that. Oh, we're going to need another circuit for that. And then these require circuits in themselves, so we need 2 more. So quite a bit of these basic circuits. And then this control circuit requires a refined circuit board with Quartz Chipsets, which you get the Quartz Chipsets by Redstone and Quartz. And we should be able to make one of these. I gotta grab some of that quartz out of here, quartz chipsets I've been building. Yeah, this thing has been rocking and rolling. Just been letting it do its thing. So let's go ahead and throw that in there. Make a few of those. We're gonna need them later on. And then, yeah, we're just waiting on this master. And then we need some logic. I think I have enough logics laying around. So yeah, quantanium, diamond parts, and glowite. I've actually been making a lot of those. Let's see. Let's just go to future pack. So I'll take some of this. Diamond parts. And the quantanium. So let's just go make a few of those. Gotta love this. This is just how I've been traveling over there. I'm kind of used to it at this point. So yeah, the circuit maker. Where's my circuit? I think I have it. I put it away, didn't I? Wow. I'm pretty sure I took it out whenever I was trying to. I was moving machines around. I got caught up with it. Okay. So it's one of my machines that I put in here. Neon furnace pusher. Where are you at? Assembly table. There you are. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this thing back over here. We have to have it. And we'll just throw it back where I had it originally. Okay, so let's get this thing made. And you have a chance. That one has a 12, 7. We're actually going to need a bunch of these, so I'm just going to make a bunch of them off the top. They do require SP. So there we go. There's a whole bunch of them. Perfect. So yeah, let's go ahead and go back. Alright, so now that we have those, I'm hoping they all will work normally. And we can go ahead and get this satellite builder up and running. Alright, so this, we should have everything for it. And we may have to input these manually, which is completely understandable. Yes, we have to do it manually. And what did we miss? We're just missing the control circuit and basic. But these guys are in my inventory, so that's fine. Okay, so we have this going. We need to make 2 of these. Then we can exit out of that. And I think we need to make 2 more of these guys. And I do have the process automated for most of the stuff. And that is going good. Okay, so we have this going. So now we should be able to make the satellite builder, and then we have to do this. So titanium rods. I do have that set up and ready to go, automated. We actually need to make another control circuit now that I looked there. So let me go ahead and grab that. And we're gonna, I mean, honestly, we're gonna need a control circuit for almost everything. And then we also need aluminum plates. And I'm pretty sure I set this up to be automated. I did. Alright, and I also set up automation for the rods, for the titanium rods that we're gonna need as well. Okay, so, now that I have just about everything ready to go, I think we can actually make this. At least the satellite. Can we do it? Okay, there's one satellite, empty chassis. Okay. The builder. Can we do that? What are we missing? Oh, we haven't made this yet. Okay. So we do need this flash drive. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and grab everything to need it, and I'm just going to go ahead and pop over and make that. It's going to take me a little bit to get over there, so. Alright, so at this point, I should have now everything to make this. And it does work. There we go. Now, I am going to need a few more of these. I did make enough of those drives for that. The problem is, I think I need more of these basics made up. And I'm running out of quartz parts. So I'll get that fixed. All right, so I now have everything needed to make the satellite builder. Perfect. Okay, so the satellite builder is ready to go, but we also need the power port. Trying to think of what it's called. I think it's a totally different mod, to be honest. I think it's its own separate mod that adds this. Yeah. Viewpool's library. This mod right here. So, power input plug. That is what we're going to need. And this requires these batteries. And this is going to require neon batteries, quantanium coils, tin plates, and copper. I don't think I have any of that available. The batteries are not hard to get. I just need to pull out all of the required stuff for it and actually go make them. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to gather up all the stuff for future pack, get that crafted up, and I'll be back. All right, so now I should now have everything for that power plug. I just need to make these batteries, okay? So I should have the tin plates. I do believe I probably have to manually put in all the stuff for this. Copper. I think copper is the only pieces I'm missing. Wow. Okay, I'll go ahead and go grab those though real quick. That takes like no time at all to go get. I really need to set like a better teleportation, like RF tools or something. That'd be a lot faster just to travel back and forth between here and there. Okay, so let me throw that in my part press. We'll get a couple of those made up real quick. And then as you can see, here's my batteries. I do have a lot more than this though. So this is just a small part, but I am going to need a few of those. There we go. Perfect. Now we should be just about ready to rock and roll. There's just so much to these things. Like everything just like got incredibly difficult, like real quick, with the recipes. So hopefully there's not too much we need to set these up, but this is definitely something that it's part of. So there's one battery. Two. Oh, okay. So it's recognizing that I have that in my inventory. And there we go. Perfect. So there's the batteries. And now we should just be able to make that. There we go. There's the power plug. Nice. All right. So that's the first part. Now we need to actually make the satellites, the basic solar panels, all that good stuff. So now's when it starts to get a little bit more difficult. So I don't think it's the basic solar panel. We'll figure that out. We are going to need each one of these, I do believe. We're going to need an optical lens. Okay, we're going to need a composition sensor. Just 2 optical lenses. Silicon wafer. This guy is a networking chip. It says I haven't researched it. I guess I'm going to have to do some more research. Oh boy. Okay, so yeah, I'll be back. I have more research I have to do. I have to research all the chips, I bet, before I can jump in here. I only have 2 more chips to research. Okay, so yeah, I'll just go ahead and get that done. Alright, so I ended up making the last few things I needed, which was those network chipsets, which I did my research for. It actually didn't take as long as I thought it was going to take, which is always nice. So, we are making the tracking circuits, which we are working on the composition sensor and mass detector. This one actually requires dilithium, which is showing that we can only get it in a crystallizer. Now, he didn't go over this and tell us that we needed to make this multi-block machine. But I'm pretty sure that we have to do that, because the crystallizer, from what I know, is the only machine that this works in. And the crystallizer is a multi-block machine. So that is something that we're probably going to have to get set up today to be able to get all of this stuff to work. Because, yeah, this requires that. And I'm pretty sure mass detector was on our list, right? Was it? Yeah, mass detector, composition sensor. Okay, so yeah, this is going to be something that we have to work towards, which we'll get to. We'll work on that next, but we need to make the tracking circuit. So let's go ahead and do that. There's one tracking circuit. And everything else I think we have. There we go, there's the composition sensor. So now we have the optical sensor, composition sensor. I went ahead and made the satellites that we needed. And then what else are we missing? Oh, did we have, did it pull a network sensor from here? I guess it did. I guess we may have had one in there. I forgot about that. Okay. And then we have that going. What else am I missing, though? The mass detector, I guess. 2 more optical sensors. And we'll go ahead and get a few of those crafted up. And then I guess we're about done for that. But like I said, we have to get this stuff set up. So this is kind of confusing. Okay, so I need a crystallizer. To be able to make a crystallizer, I'm going to need a HoloLens or a Halo lens. And that should be here, which is going to require some more optical sensors, of course. Need 2 more of those. Okay, and then the crystallizer. The crystallizer is the main block, and we're going to need to make this guy, which requires transport chipsets, which are quartz, which I've made these before. And we have another control circuit. We have, I think, everything for this. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of the stuff up. We're going to make the crystallizer. I'm going to make sure I have everything to make this. I'm pretty sure I have gold coils. They're just up in my ship. The user interface, we actually have everything but the buttons. There we go. We need a steel plate. Couple of these. And we have almost everything for this. So that's not difficult. And yeah, okay. So we have all that. Let me go ahead and get the other stuff done and we'll be back. All right, so I have this ready to go. So we have the I/O circuit board and we also have this board. So I should be able to make the crystallizer. I think we just might need a steel plate and that's about it. Okay. And there's everything for the crystallizer. Okay. Now, this guy right here, I have it set. You hold shift, you can kind of open it up. I have the crystallizer selected, so it shows all the ingredients we need. We need an input and output hatch. We need 6 quartz crucibles, which I ended up making. And then we also need some kind of coil. And luckily, we already have titanium. So titanium coils. Titanium coils is going to be probably our best bet. And I think we should be able to make 2 of them. If not, we may need another one of these guys. Circuit boards, the enhanced circuit board. Which is completely okay. Let me grab this, and I will get that made up. As you can see, there's a lot of running I have to do. There we go, we'll get some of those. This will help out a little bit. It ended up placing the guy up there. Alright, so let's go ahead and get a few of those crafted up. That shouldn't take very long. And we need coils. So let's go ahead and get this. There we go. And another titanium coil. So that should be everything we need. Now the thing is, setting this up somewhere that has a little bit of power. Not there. Can we move you over here? Right here for now? Or we could probably put it in our room. Just temporarily. I think that might actually work. And we have the power plug on this backside. This thing is too tall. So that is a thing. You know what? We do have easier power over here. We have a lot. It's a lot easier to get to this power here. Perfect. Okay. So let's just go ahead and get this machine. And we'll get some leadstone. And we'll just lead it out so we can give it some power. I think that's going to be the best thing for us right now, just to at least get some of this stuff processed. Alright, so we need to follow what's going on here. So, this is the input hatch. This is the output hatch. This is the crystallizer itself. And then we need a power input plug, so we're going to need to make another one of those. This is where the titanium coils go. And all I have to do is get the power, guys. All I have to do. Okay, so. Power plug. We just have to make another power plug. Which shouldn't be too hard. As long as we tell it that we have the battery. Which we do have the battery. Where's it at? Okay, 10 plates. Seems like, man, today, everything is just going crazy with just not having this stuff. Power plug, there we go. Yeah, it's like my luck today. Alright, so there's that. So we're good there. Okay. Power plug. Can we make you? Oh, good. Okay. I know we have a power plug there, but I don't want to use that one. Alright, so set the power plug here. Then it should move up a layer. Like that. You hold down shift button and scroll wheel. And this has the thing where you can actually place it in the block itself. And then when you click here, it's going to open it up. And as you can see, now it's working. And I'll turn the on button on. And because it's using titanium, it should have the best stuff. So dilithium dust is what we need to convert over. I don't think dilithium dust by itself has any other use. Maybe, oh, for the space station assembler. Okay. By the time we get to that part, I'm sure we're going to be fine. So let's go ahead and throw this in here. If I can... Come on, give it here. There we go. As you can see, it is processing and spitting out the dilithium crystals over here. Cool. So yeah, that's how that machine works. Literally, that's all we needed it for. Just so we can make this last bit. So, back to the advanced rocketry. Then I promise you, normally advanced rocketry is not this complicated for crafting recipes. They're just made a little bit harder in here. Normally there's a lot of different machines that are required. But that should be everything but our satellite ID chip. Alright, and for the satellite ID chip, we just need the basic. And I think all we have is this one. So I'm going to need to make more of them. And then craft those over. And we'll get 3 unprogrammed satellite ID chips. Correct? Okay. And we did it, guys. We got all the basic stuff going. Now it's showing us how to make a rocket. Okay, and with the linker. And it's showing us that we need a satellite bay, rocket monitoring system. It says, now I need to launch the spaceship, or the satellites into space. I need a launch pad of various sizes, a tower at least as high as the finished rocket, and a rocket assembly machine. The rockets itself needs engines and tanks, and the satellite bay to deploy the satellites. Okay. Then I need to link the rocket monitoring, link the rocket to the monitoring station, to the rocket assembly machine. Okay, using a linker. And once we make all these things, then we should have enough. This should get us set up to make a rocket to launch satellites into space. I love how the dilithium crystals are over here, even though we actually needed them. I don't know why that shows that over here. But we do need that before we launch these into space. And then it's talking about over here, a chemical reactor. Oh, Okay, so here's where I think there might be an issue. For this, to be able to get the mass detector before we're even able to unlock that, that's an issue, I think. I'm almost positive. So, mass detector requires the dilithium crystal. The only way to get the dilithium crystal is this process. And as you can see right here, it's telling us that we need to make oh, this is a chemical reactor. That image looks the same as what we just made. Okay, so this is how we make fuel, is what it's telling us here. Okay. So we'll get to that eventually. Making fuel is going to be super easy. I think we're going to work on that stuff next episode. I think today we've done enough crafting. I don't know about you, but man, I have crafted out with all the stuff that we had to get going here. We have all of our satellite stuff ready to go. It's just a matter of actually doing it. And getting our rockets built so we can send these guys up into space so they can start gathering some information. So, if you guys enjoyed this episode, don't forget to click that subscribe button if you haven't already, and also give this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome, and as always, thanks for watching.